Still rock chains and whips, still on a slave ship. Our history is there and the rest can't change it. Schools don't teach it, seek it is sacred. Honor thy mother and father is the basics. Rise like you're supposed to slip out the matrix. Still dumbstruck thinking this is entertainment. Escape to reality, most lives I keep you raw.
So you know exactly where your money is going to, and you know exactly where the clothes are being made. We're going to see a little video about the work that Maya does actually in Ghana, so you can see how true it is and how much support she actually needs to make it happen. Maya actively supports vulnerable children and adults with essential clothing, footwear and accessories in Ghana and other neighbouring countries in West Africa. Two people that are a part of Maya, well I should say three. The founder, Letitia, can we please, I'm going to ask you to make so much noise this evening while I'm on the stage. So can we please get a round of applause for Letitia? I'm sure you know what my chant is right now, it just wasn't loud enough and I didn't feel the vibration. So can we get another woo? Over here, you're going to see her lovely, magnificent sidekick here. His name's Emmanuel. Can we get some brothers out here giving some noise for the brother doing the work? And we all need a facilitator. A facilitator is somebody that enables us to just take some courage. So I observed the connection that Amaya has with Ag Wellbeing Centre in Shepherd's Bush, and I believe that the founder of Ag Wellbeing Centre, Ivy's Artitu, is the facilitator of Amaya. So, to round it up and make it a triple woo, can we get another woo? Amazing, brilliant. No, that's cool. All right, lovely. Can I just say teamwork makes the dream work? Because you know, we had a journey coming to this day. I'm not even going to lie. We planned this remotely. Sometimes we worked with each other company. We met new people, and you know, and it's been 10 years since we've done the last event. I was 10 years younger. You know, there's a bit more cracks in the body now. You know, but we're here and we're making it happen again. So, Ag Wellbeing Centre is based in Shepherd's Bush, 10 Adelaide Grove. Has any of you been there? Yeah. Team Hanky now. So from Shepherd's Bush to Lewisham, it's really nice to see that we've broken all postcode issues that they say are alive today, because this actually shows and proves the point that it's, you know, yeah, and nothing that. So I just want to say thank you very much to Ivor for actually calling us all together to put this event on today. The main aim of it, the main aim of the event, now, your team. Right, so the main aim of this event, specifically today, was to I know that Dr. Laila Africa was supposed to be here, he was, but due to certain circumstances and a busy, very busy schedule, he wasn't able to be here physically. But as we are healers and we all strengthen one in each other and we synchronize his energies here, so yeah, another room, silent. Yeah. Above all of that, you know, we give high respects to Dr. Laila Africa, but the main aim was to shine light and raise awareness about UK-based practitioners. And the reason for this is you're able to meet and follow up with a practitioner, you're able to build a rapport with somebody that is in the UK, and it's affordable. Because I don't know how many of you can keep jumping on a plane to Japan to see, you know, Dr. Babu, or fly to America to see another one. So I just want to pay respects to all those practitioners that are doing the stuff, they're running with the baton, you know, you know the world, don't you? So I just want to hand it over now to Emmanuel. With Amaya, from Amaya, we're just going to show you a little video here about the work that Letitia does out in Africa, because sometimes we need to see it. So if you don't mind, maybe lowering the tones, maybe continuing conversations, maybe out of the hall, while we show the video of Amaya in action. Thank you.
Hello. Hello.
But to touch on, for me, as a young, when I was young or as I'm young now, some people say you're still young. One thing I know about life is ability is nothing about opportunity. And I thank this lady to my right here because my background is in Africa. But as many of us came, I'm a second generation. My parents came here in the 80s, and unfortunately the plan was to go back home, as many of us is, but you get backed up in the UK economy and they tie you down. The little money you want to make, they take it from you, you can't go back. Because I've sat down with my dad and had these conversations with him. And being second generation African, I understand that, you know, that she touched on. Going there opened my eyes in terms of the opportunities that I have here. As a young guy, when you go out somewhere, you don't actually know what you have unless you've seen something else. And what I would encourage, I'm a parent myself, I have 3 boys. I always make it a duty of mine to make sure my children go back home. And know not necessarily where the foundation is, but also to realize how much of an opportunity they have. You know, they're blessed with free Wi-Fi. But back home, sometimes the electricity ain't there. You know what I'm saying? You can be watching your best movie and it just cuts out. You know, and even if you have a generator, after 11 p.m. you can't be running it because the noise nuisance, you know, is another issue. So just little things like that, it just makes you realize just how much you appreciate where you are. You grab every opportunity. And as she said herself, what about creating opportunities? This building, although it's called Ocean Village, it was signed by mine. Not because of our own personal gains, but because we saw it as an opportunity that we can bring to the community, we can bring to our people. And I think that's really what I would touch on. This is a great opportunity for us to show that we can make it happen and we can work together and we can unite as a people, regardless of our race, background, gender, religion, whatever you want to call it. Because even in our community, we are slightly divided by so many things. And I think for me and for Maya and for this building itself, what we're trying to do is promote and create awareness that we as a people can do it and do it properly. And with your help, with your support, we'll prove them wrong. That's all I want to say.
Nothing for the mass of people. And I think we really have to look on and see how the health of our people, to me, is in a very epidemic state. When you see 21-year-olds with brain cancer, and you see, you know, maybe 60% of your customers that are female coming in your shop have breast cancer. It's a serious thing. For me, it's serious because I'm dealing with it every day. And, you know, it's about trying to give these people hope and, you know, trying to give them examples of how they can change their life. You know, changing your diet, you know, looking at your mindset, you know, looking at your job, even your job, and seeing, you know, is it suitable for you? Because a lot of people are under a great amount of stress. And I find that the stress itself is what is bringing on a lot of problems. So what I want to say to each and every one of you today, we all have a responsibility to each and every one of us. So try and educate each other, educate your children about the benefits of health, why it's important to take regular washouts, why it's important to take nutrients, regular nutrients, why it's important to take herbs, supplements and good food. And it just encourage people to eat well and be well. Because it's not nice, it's really not nice seeing the state of our community and knowing that it's declining and there's not even any unity amongst us. There doesn't seem to be anybody who's really accountable. Also, one other thing I wanted to say, the doctors. Now, when I send the customers to the doctors, I always say to them, come and give me some feedback. Let me know how it's going and, you know, whether it's working for you. Now, this is a criticism in a way, because a lot of the people find that when they go to these doctors, the doctors charge a lot of money. Sometimes there's no follow-up. It's like a rush, one in, one out, and I don't think that's good enough. I think we need to take a greater care when people are paying £80, £100, £200, £300 to come and see one of the practitioners. It's really important that we give them the quality that they deserve. Now, if you've got money, it's great. But I said, what about the people who have no money? What about the people who are mentally ill? What about the people who are suffering from depression? We meet them every day. There's nobody to help them. They don't have money to pay to go and see a lot of these practitioners. And I really believe that we need to put something in place for people who can't afford. The people who, because to me, what do you do with them? What kind of hope can you give them if they don't even have the money to buy your products? So I think, something needs to be where there's some kind of funding that everybody can contribute. So when people are ill, we can support them. We can support them, or the doctors, maybe give some kind of discounts for people who don't have the money. So I think, we as practitioners, we do really have to think about how we're treating our customers and give value for what they pay for. And follow up, pick up the phone and find out how they are, and because I think that's important. How I built my clientele in the shop is because I give good quality service. I take a lot of time out with my customers, and even if I can't help them, as I said, I'll send them on to somebody else, but I still keep track of how's it going, did it work for you, and I think that's what we all need to do. If you're a practitioner, you please just make sure that you follow up and you make sure that your customers are satisfied with the service that they're getting. What else can I say? I think, as I said, the directory, I think, will be one step in the right direction, because at least people will have somewhere to know where to go. But give thanks to all of you for coming out today. I hope that you'll all be able to come next week when we have more doctors coming out. And let's raise the vibration of health. And just let people know that we're here to support them. That's it. We're here to support each and every one of us, and nobody should be alone dealing with whether you're mentally ill or you're suffering from domestic violence or you've got stress. We need to support each other more. We need to show more love to each other, because I think that's one thing that's really lacking. It's not just a word, we have to actually show it in our actions. So thank you all. I don't want to keep harping on, but thank you all for coming out today. And thank you, Amaya. Thank you, Letitia, and thank you, Emmanuel, for allowing me to use this space to be able to host these events. And hopefully we'll go on to have a lot more events in the future. So watch this space. Lewisham Village is going to be big things for the future, as long as we're here. So please come out, support it, and spread the word to everybody that Lewisham Village is the place to be right now. If you want to host an event, speak to Emmanuel. If you want to hold a workshop, there's space here to do lots of different things. If you have a project that you want to get off the ground and you don't know where to start, you need a space, Lewisham Village is a good home for you. So speak to one of the members, the team. Some will be able to help you. And thank you all for coming. Bless you.
Right, yeah. That's looking good. That's
Put the photographer on blast.
See it there?
Say, who's in the middle, in the back? Come in.
This is how a family should be. It's pure unity. Look at them enjoying themselves. Look. This is about unity.
I keep it raw like Sarasetti, Hotep, but if you're an enemy, you catch a broke net. Bang on the system like bullets from barrels released. Zulu Kemetic like African Bombata. The beast got a hold of the streets, rectify it like Malcolm. Watch your friends and your enemies, never doubt them. Never should you participate in their traditions, cause when you do, you put your own life into submission. Who's the victim? Tell me who the fuck will listen and step up and take charge. Most are caught slipping. If you don't stand for nothing, fam, then you fall for anything. Knowledge reigns supreme, give your team the mental medicine. My heart goes out to the wild youth.